Hey, what's up, y'all? It's Poppin' It's D. About to react to this video by Rent Free. It's titled Just Pearly Things. The saddest, most perfect woman no man wants. Damn. I have seen this name before, and I think I've even seen in like playback's title of them reacting to a video about her. Apparently she's like this huge pick me or something. But I was never interested. I was like, I don't know who this is. I don't want to watch that. But somebody sent me this and they was like, you should check it out. It's hilarious. I want to hear your thoughts. So sure, I'll finally check her out. But I do know that she's supposedly a pick me. And she is a red pillar or something, maybe. I don't know. Anyway, let's see what she has to say. Let's watch.
Women shouldn't be allowed to vote. How is that helping young men?
Go be a plumber, go be on the front lines of the military, and then we should have equal rights. But until feminists are willing to do that, I don't believe we should have the freedom without the responsibility.
Okay, well, I don't think that I'm physically built for that. You might be, but I'm absolutely not. But you said you wow.
She said you were tall,
leave
bitch.
marriage
You a
for the
big
people
bitch.
that actually believe it, for better or for worse, till death do us part.
Doesn't the sanctity of marriage also rely on the woman being a virgin, so you wouldn't be able to get married?
What do you mean?
Well, you've spoken quite openly about how you're not a virgin. So if you want to preserve that sanctity of marriage,
I
just think that
Her
you're holding
expression is
standards that you don't
and that's a fair complaint. I wish I was.
Congratulations, you played yourself.
Girl, she gotta be trolling anyway.
I do think men and women cheating is different. I think if a woman cheats, she's trying to leave you. If a man cheats, it's like a handshake.
What? Who is this man?
She 26? No. Single relationship and marriage expert who comes from a rich family who has built a platform on TikTok and YouTube telling women they hoes. Too old, lack value, too fat, bitch. Old better not come out your raggedy ass mouth. It better not. Looking like this. And you 26? 22-6?
I think feminism is a hate group is because oftentimes the things that they advocate for are at the cost of men.
I've been to count number 3, but you can't get rid of me, baby.
Yeah.
You can't get rid of me, baby. To count number 4. To count number 4.
To everyone calling me a pick me, I'd rather be a pick me than a skip me. So yeah.
Skip me. Very wholesome.
If you want to call me a pick me, call me a pick me. Bye. I actually think that women like to be cheated on. People think I'm condoning cheating.
No.
People think I'm encouraging cheating. No.
A few moments later.
Women act like this is the most unforgivable thing. I'm sorry, sometimes you contributed to it. And women take no accountability for that. He wants to go to the bar with his buddies because you make that a hellhole. Because you are so unpleasant to be around. And that man forgives you for all of that, but you can't forgive him for stepping out once, twice. You guys are crazy.
No.
She gotta
How
be
can we say that as a whole, in the US and the West, we're good wives when 80% of us are overweight and that's the #1 thing that men value? My mom was a whale at one point. Why do I need to look at your role?
That's so funny because why do I have to look at your face, sis? People can lose weight, but you cannot lose that face, that very unfortunate face. But what I was about to say is, you know, she made the comment about her mama being fat or whatever, being a whale. And before when she was talking, I was thinking like maybe she saw that in her household. She was saying, oh, men, you know, they want to escape the hellhole that you put them in or whatever the fuck. Like maybe she saw her mom nagging her dad all the time and this is where this comes from. And maybe he walked out on him or something and she feels like, oh, mom, it's your fucking fault, you whale. That's what I was thinking of. But, child, not her talking about people being fat when your face is like that.
And then I have to go on social media, then boom, whale. Boom, another whale.
Wait, I'm confused. I thought she was skinnier than this.
You to learn that she's a professional athlete.
The average man makes more than the average woman, but the average woman is fatter than the average man.
In the US, the average BMI for a man is 26.6 and the average BMI for a woman is 26.5.
Oh, I stand corrected.
You stupid.
To a guy's point of view, he's going to commit to this girl, and what does he get? He doesn't get youth anymore. He doesn't get purity anymore. You know, these hoes.
So how many people you saw?
What?
Hello, bozo.
Who in here has a cookbook?
Oh boy.
The men they always say, shut up and make me a sandwich. That's all they want. They want silence and a sandwich.
Okay.
Again, your level is what you can get to commit to you. That's your level. It's not who you can sleep with. That's your level.
Yep, that's right. An obese man with 2 children on TikTok.
Oh, he was homeless when I first met him. So I moved him into my parents' house.
Yes.
He was a millionaire. It was just he didn't know what to do with it. I've noticed a lot of therapists are older single women, and I'm kind of like, if you can't maintain a relationship, why would I take advice from you?
Interesting.
This is what men want. Can we say the average chick is pure when she slept with 5+ men? Modern woman has lost all the things that men value. Basically useless when it comes to reproduction.
Stupid woman.
On dating apps, women only swipe right 5% of the time.
Apparently, if I want results in life, I have to start talking to boys.
We want this lifestyle that's not even realistic nowadays. We want men that make more than we do.
Yeah, wife me up if you're in the London area.
And the reason I decided to go to therapy is because in the next 5 to 7
have to
years,
plan well.
ideally, some things are out of your control, but ideally I'd like to be married. You're single over a certain age, you're probably too picky.
Wait a damn minute.
She thinks what's holding her back is the fact that she's 6 feet tall.
If there's one thing that's held me back in dating, it is the height.
But I think it's
Where's her
because of
face?
her desperation, and they can sense it,
Where's your value as a woman, would you say, on a scale of 1 to 10?
I give myself a 5.
along with her low standards.
I'll do the full throw.
This dress looks like a trash bag. He must think that she's a dumpster because he keeps putting her in trash bags.
I'm confused how she's talking about people being
Guy
fat,
has
but
all the
she's
things that you
not-
look for. How can I be that mad if he cheats when it's I picked him?
She's basically announcing to the world, hey, I'm Pearl. I'll tolerate cheating. Please marry me.
It says something about your decision making if you become a single mother.
Some people might get married and the husband dies and they become single mother.
Right, but we're not talking about exceptions, we're talking about the rule. Are the majority of single mothers widows? No.
A lot of boring math later.
This might be your platform, but respect people when they come
Okay, goodbye. Go. Get out.
A few moments later.
You've never heard of cases where women don't let the dad see the kid?
Earlier, you said we weren't going to talk about exceptions. You want to talk about the rules. So don't give me the hide and go seek with the kid. How often do you think a mom is hiding the kid from the husband? Give me a percentage.
I don't know.
I think in general, men don't want to date single mothers. But I know a lot of single mothers that got remarried.
20% of men are raising a kid that's not theirs. That's why they don't want a promiscuous woman. They're afraid they're going to pass the resources on to the wrong kid that's not theirs.
We have much bigger factors involved. How do they get the statistic? That nice.
DNA tests. Things that men value, they're shamed for valuing. If a guy says, I want a young girl, I want her to be in shape, I want no kids. They're saying you're fat phobic, slut shaming, da-da-da-da-da-da.
I'm listening.
But girls can go on a public platform and say, I deserve this, and this. And nobody bats an eye. I deserve a guy that treats me right.
That's the bare minimum.
Yeah,
I deserve a guy that makes this amount of money.
Wife me up if you're in the London area.
I deserve a guy that's this tall. One thing that's held me back in dating is the height. No one will say anything.
This is
Interesting.
tragic.
So I just think everything in the media is for women, except this channel, like the video.
I hate you. I hate me. I hate every.
Women are all sleeping with the same guys.
Right.
So for guys that are in that percentage, it's they just have an abundance of girls throwing themselves at them, and then the women will come back later and say men are trash.
Oh, okay.
I talked to this pickup artist, so good with women, literally slept with 3 girls in 3 days, whatever.
Oh my god!
And he told me they always seem to get married after I sleep with them. And he's like, I still get mad. And I'm like, do you want them? He's like, no. Because men release a hormone that makes them territorial.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Oh, okay.
So men can love multiple women on the same time because that's natural to them.
Women can only love one man, and it has to be the best that she can do. If you're single over a certain age, you're probably too picky. She can literally take half and take the kids, but like, how is he supposed to protect the children when legally she's paid to take them away from him? One of the number one reasons for divorce is financial, and also when women out-earn men. You know, I know that one girl that makes more money than her husband, or whatever the exception is to the rule. We see it more often than the manosphere really gives credit to. You want the house tour? I'm really tired of being broke, Dad. I can't mooch off of you forever.
Pearl reminds me of Pearl from SpongeBob, asking her dad, Mr. Krabs, for money.
My dad was a top 0.5% earner. He worked 70 to 80 hours a week for 30 years. I don't want to do that.
Little girl's finally a star.
Give me a candy, are you?
I'm sure that Pearl understands the real-world struggles of the average person from
very
her
ironic.
10-bedroom mansion.
I'm sorry I'm not a brokey.
How she
Get
has
out.
similarities with
That's
her husband.
stop. What industries do women out-earn men in that don't have to do with health and beauty?
Women generally want to work in the industries that are high paying, high hours, high stress, and high tension.
I'm literally training to be a doctor.
Right, but you're not a doctor yet. There's a difference between training to be a doctor and being a doctor.
Oh.
Does that make sense to you? I'm sorry, I'm gonna just say this right now. If I call the police and they send me a woman, I am pissed. I don't want a woman to protect me. I want a man to protect me.
You are such a goofy bitch.
We could not function without men.
Yeah, it's true.
Like they don't
Men
go through
allow
the
us
same training. Like they don't know how to shoot a gun. Girl.
to have the jobs that we have.
And you lost me.
But if men didn't do the job that they do, we couldn't even work at all.
Men build the world but can barely run it. Have you seen most of the countries are run by men?
The boys should be allowed to breathe, say I, and those who are against say nay. The eyes have it, the poor must be allowed to breathe.
One of the best run countries is run by
Did you know that women
Listen.
are more likely to wage war than men? Why are women starting to out-earn men? Ladies, you're not as important as you think.
My God, are you still talking?
Who offers more value to society? Kylie Jenner, Bill Gates.
Yeah, so what's your point?
To be honest, if women left work and went back into the home, you would need less health care because you'd actually have the mother caring about what the kids eat. Love for the feminists, please apply for the oil rigs. Please go do the hard jobs in society. They're open, they're hiring.
Why is she still talking?
This woman is 51 and twice divorced. Like, I don't even wear swimsuits like that.
Oh, we hating. You hating real hard, bitch. You hate real hard. What did her caption say? Sophia, you gotta fucking work. She looks great.
51 and twice divorced. Like, I don't.
She's been another ex-boyfriend because she wants to destroy the frozen. You dating her most recent divorce was because of the case she did with her.
Don't even wear swimsuits like that. Literally, this woman is at the end of her life.
How do you push a policy that promotes family? Like in what way?
I think we should ban divorce.
You are not allowed by the government to leave your significant other in any situation.
Yeah, I just think that if you want to leave, you just shouldn't get married.
What if the relationship is physically...
Yeah, see, this is the problem, though. They say that the majority of it is mutual. Thomas Sowell is an author who talks about the history of slavery.
So do you agree with that premise that slavery was embellished?
Of course you do.
I think that there are parts that are under-embellished and there are parts that are over-embellished. That's what we're
That's so
talking about.
interesting. I've got to know what was over-embellished about slavery.
But look at his face.
Are you retracting that?
I'd really just rather not.
Because you don't know what
Okay.
you're talking about.
I genuinely want to know how it was embellished. Come on.
If you're gonna make that statement, but then be like, I'd rather not talk about it because you don't know what the fuck you talk about. You sound so stupid.
Cancel yourself.
I'd rather not get into this.
Sounds like a blue pilled attitude to me.
Ethan was hilarious. Okay.
I was kind of hoping this was like a good faith interview.
Literally showing you clips of you saying stuff.
Yeah, I just think you're kind of trying to push an agenda.
Oh, really?
Can't even talk about that on a podcast without being canceled by the internet.
Just disavow it then. Just say, I don't think slavery was embellished.
No?
You're in the dating field, right? You're looking for a partner. right?
What do you mean?
You're looking for significant.
Maybe not.
Girl, please.
Your value by your
all
own
this
metrics is
bitch
going to be
single.
not super high. I mean, just the age thing. It's like you are working, you're in the foreground, you don't know how to cook.
Yeah, I mean, sometimes you start in a certain place in life, but all you can do is improve and get better.
Interesting.
It would be called the female Andrew Tate. How do you plead?
Take it as a compliment. I'm a fan of Andrew Tate.
Okay. Why would you want to remove just from yourself the right to vote?
Responsibility. Men are 80 to 90% of the military. They run all of the infrastructures that make society run.
I'm in the military and I'm doing the more dangerous job. Why should you, a male who's a civilian, not doing a dangerous job, get to vote the same as me?
You've used my logic against me.
The stats that you're putting down are perhaps correct in some universe, but don't really add up. Back to the women's writings that you've allegedly read.
Allegedly? What do you mean allegedly?
Shut the up. What I don't understand is, a part of your message I've researched you today, and hang on a minute.
Okay.
Stop interrupting.
Your big push is that you care about men and you don't think that men are getting enough of a say.
I care about
hang
women
on,
too.
I have a bigger point here.
Please just stop interrupting.
Start making calls out like repeal the 19th, women shouldn't be allowed to vote. How is that helping young men? They have mothers, they have sisters, they have teachers, and they turn around, they don't know how to act around women. No, right? Because you're giving them license to be misogynistic.
I wouldn't call it misogynistic. I say be equal. And men do
that's
all
what
of the
feminists are
Well,
saying.
then, okay, I'd love for the feminists, please apply for the oil rigs.
Huh?
Please go do the hard jobs in society. They're open, they're hiring.
You want divorce to be made illegal?
Yes.
Why?
I don't think what we have today is really marriage.
You ever been married?
Nope.
What is marriage? It's for better or for worse, for richer or for poor, in sickness and in health till death do us part. That's what marriage is supposed to be.
You ever been married before?
Nope.
Feminists have ruined marriage for the people that actually believe in marriage.
How?
When there's a 50% divorce rate.
Why is that all down to the women?
Can I finish?
I know.
I mean, allegedly, I've researched you today, and hang on a minute.
I care about
hang on, I have a bigger point here.
Really? Really?
Can I finish?
Listen, go be a plumber, go be on the front lines of the military, and then we should have equal rights. But until feminists are willing to do that, I don't believe we should have the freedom without the responsibility.
Okay, well, I don't think that I'm physically built for that. You might be, but I'm absolutely not. But you
Wow.
said you were.
Wow. Leave marriage for the people that actually believe it, for better or for worse, till death do us part.
Doesn't the sanctity of marriage also rely on the woman being a virgin, so you wouldn't be able to get married?
What do you mean?
Well, you've spoken quite openly about how you're not a virgin. And so if you want to preserve that sanctity of marriage,
I
just think that you're upholding standards that you don't actually
and that's a fair complaint. I wish I was.
Congratulations. You played yourself.
But, we can't go back. I don't know what you want me to say.
Oh, we.
Just don't think it's fair that you get to be here and you get to be paid for your views, and you're telling other women they shouldn't be allowed to.
There's a building being built next to my building. Go do it, feminist.
What about you?
Also believe in your right to speak your mind about it. What I don't understand.
I'd like to
what
say,
I don't
even before
understand.
the 1920s,
Do you know what I mean?
women could speak openly. I think.
Wake up and I see this thing that's trending involving you doing this song. Couldn't really believe what I was watching. I didn't know why did you find it funny?
Huh?
Well. How the turntables.
You deleted it. You obviously thought you shouldn't have posted it. Why did you do that?
Point was more about cancel culture.
Right. Yes.
Nick Fuentes, a white supremacist, a Holocaust denier,
Wait a minute.
said I would drop a diss track on the Jews.
I'm a fan of conspiracy theory. People think I'm part of the CIA. There's a whole conspiracy thing online.
Yeah, that's not really a thing.
I don't think we should ban people off of social media. I think it should be illegal unless they're inciting violence.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
You can see what her opinions are. Women shouldn't vote, the right to divorce. She thinks women shouldn't be able to work.
No, I didn't say
crazy,
that.
but there's
Now you're
no
putting words in my
rational.
mouth.
Please don't interrupt. There's no rational argument with someone like this, and you're going to
Why
get
are you
somewhere. You're not
here?
going to get anywhere.
If you really believe what you did wasn't wrong, you wouldn't have deleted it. Clearly, you're not stupid.
Oh, wow. Okay.
No, thank you. Oh my God, this is worse than I thought it would be. This is kind of hard to get through. She is the epitome of a pick-me. This is so embarrassing. And you doing all of this and you still ain't been chose. You still ain't married, because clearly marriage and male attention is very important to you. It is your whole life. But you're still just looking goofy going on this tour talking shit, but nobody has wifed you. So I'm very confused. And your face is so unfortunate. You have the audacity to blame your dating issues on you being tall. I'm positive that's not it, girl. These supermodels are real tall, and they don't have a problem getting anybody. You are just busted. That's what it comes down to. Anyway, y'all let me know what y'all think. Let me know what other videos you're going to watch, and I'll see y'all on the next one. Bye!